So you found this great guy or woman, you fell in love, had a child together, but then things just did not work out and both of you ended up separating. So when visitation started, you realized that your ex is making every single possible excuse not to see your son or daughter, their son or daughter. Is it because they are autistic or something else? If you feel like this is your story, please keep watching. Now that you're a single parent, it is hard to wrap your mind about the fact that your ex does not seem to be interested at all in spending time with their child or children because they are on the autism spectrum. And yet, they don't have any issues taking the other children for the weekend. So what do you do? Even though it seems to be a one-fits-all kind of situation, it is not. But let's go through some steps together. Number 1. Analyze the why. Even though it might seem clear to you that your ex is a jerk, and perhaps they are, still try to take time to analyze the why. Is it that they don't want to be bothered? Are they embarrassed about their own child? Are they having a hard time understanding how to manage meltdowns? Getting answers directly from your ex can help you put things into perspective and help you decide your next course of action. But remember, always approach them in a calm manner. It will be easier to get answers that way. Otherwise, your ex will get defensive and might not provide the answers you're looking for. Number 2. No damsels or lads in distress. If your ex opens up with you and tells you that they are struggling with the meltdowns or certain behaviors and they don't know how to handle it, please remember that as a parent, your ex is equally responsible to care, nurture, and love your child. If they really want a relationship with their son or daughter, they will make every single effort to ensure they can educate themselves on how to handle these kind of situations. Just saying they cannot cope and doing nothing about it is a cop-out. As parents, we all have been in situations where we felt to run away from everything. But we didn't, did we? Instead, we wiped our tears and started researching or calling other parents, doctors, therapists, and got whatever was needed to help our child. Your ex shouldn't be any different, and this will take me to point number 3. Be willing and open to help. I know that sometimes when a parent is angry, it is because there is a lot of hurt inside. But remember, you want to be in a position to do everything in your power to help and assist the parent of your child. If your ex is willing and humble enough to ask for that help, don't refuse it. Do it for your child's sake. If you have been the most involved parent in your child's life, be willing to meet and explain the do's and the don'ts and how you handle meltdowns and other challenging behaviors. I know that you are probably thinking that this should be obvious to your ex, but that's water under the bridge right now. At the end of the day, you want to do everything in your power to encourage a good relationship between your ex and your child, if it is safe to do so. If it is not safe to do so, it is your job and responsibility to take any legal course of action to protect your child. Number 4. But what about if your ex is indeed a jerk and makes it very clear to you that they are not interested in being part of your child's life? First, you need to come into terms with the fact that there will be an absent parent in your child's life and that you shouldn't force a relationship, because if you do, your son or daughter will pay the price at the end. Even so, don't let your emotions, your anger, your outrage take over you, because you will end up telling your child that their mother or father does not want them. Never ever tell a child that, because the first reaction any child will have is to blame themselves. No child should ever have to question their self-worth. Sometimes when situations hit this low, you don't need to say anything. And with time, and as your child grows, they will understand all on their own. Let's not forget, they have you at their side to continue loving them and supporting them.